Well, hey everyone. I'm making this video to put out a flash update regarding issues I'm having with my channel. If you follow other channels, which I'm certain you do, there's no doubt you heard several different YouTubers complaining about demonetization, age restriction, and ridiculous copyright claims placed on their content, and they're losing revenue. Who watching this video can honestly say they like a cut and pay? How would you like to work real hard on a project, then at the end of the week, your paycheck goes to someone else? I don't think anybody does. If you've been following my channel, you know that in the last year I've had a lot of issues with copyright claims. Copyright claims on the music that I use, music that I paid good money for and I am licensed to use. And even though I file disputes and show the licenses, there's very little resolution and I've lost a lot of revenue. I don't like losing revenue any more than anyone else. But when a YouTuber talks about this subject, they get belittled by a lot of their followers. And I wonder if Dick Frankie, back in the day, when he went off to the wilderness to film his adventures, and then he sold his content, if he got belittled by everybody and they called him a sellout and a sleaze and a money grabber and everything else that they call the YouTubers today. On the last video I put out, after several hours of editing and then driving 28 miles to upload it, I uploaded it in the unlisted setting and it sat like that for several hours. Everything looked good. I put it to go live at 6 p.m. and at 7 p.m. I already had a copyright claim and my earnings are frozen. Let me explain how a copyright claim works. It doesn't matter if my video is 30 minutes long and the song that gets hit with a copyright claim is 30 seconds long, the claimant gets paid for all of the views and I get nothing. Ever since we moved up here to the cabin, my YouTube channel is my primary source of income. The food business, we're just selling off the remainder of the inventory. And when it's gone, it's gone. Later, down the road, we may build a facility for the business and pick it back up again. I don't know. YouTube is my primary source of income now, and I cannot tolerate my paychecks going to somebody else. You always hear me talk about pursuing my dreams, and that's exactly what I'm doing with this YouTube channel. Let me explain. When I was a kid, I could draw quite well. So I always wanted to grow up and be an artist. I thought how wonderful that would be to make a living doing something I love. I pursued the dream, I conquered it, and I made quite a nice living being a professional artist. When I was a kid, I also wanted to build a log cabin. When I was 27 years old, I got the opportunity to go to work for a log cabin builder. And for 11 years, I worked with him, and I made my living building log cabins. Another one off the bucket list. Now that I'm older, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I don't draw anymore, don't really even have the interest in it, but I'm still an artist, and I love making videos. Getting the right shot, getting the music to come in and out at just the right place and time. I love it, and I share it with the world. They love it too. It's a win-win situation. When I started this venture, my plan was to someday be able to make a living with my videos. That way I can live up in the woods in the cabin, don't gotta run to work every day, make a living, sharing my art with the world. But now that I'm doing it, I'm a money grabber, SOB, sleazeball, just in it for the money. What a bunch of nonsense. The people that say that, I gotta wonder, what flag are you flying anyway? So I'm going to continue on with my journey here, making my videos and making a living. The problem is right now is YouTube is robbing me blind. Like I said, nobody watching this video wants their paycheck taken from them. Neither do I. So I am making changes and moving over to another platform. I'm building a Patreon page. I'm going to be sharing my journal readings, a whole bunch of cool stuff over there. I still will be posting on YouTube, but my good quality stuff, philosophical stuff, theatrical stuff will be over on Patreon. So I just wanted to post this flash update to bring you up to speed, because there will be a lot of my older videos getting reposted here on YouTube. I don't want you to think that cabin fever's setting in already and I've lost my mind. Just telling you now before they start surfacing once again. So hopefully I can get that Patreon page set up, and once I do, I will make an announcement and we'll be back in business. Because I am very, very anxious, just as anxious as you are, to be posting the real good, heartfelt content once again. So that's it for now, folks. All the best to you. God bless.
Frankie and the boss out walking in the woods, living life happy and free. Tracks in the snow everywhere they go. There's a pokey way up in that tree. A beaver built a pond where they have some fun, taking life a day at a time. Best friends until the end. Frankie and the boss. Frankie and the boss. Frankie and the boss.